All right, welcome back. Well, it seems all too frequently out there we're reporting on the latest data breach, warning you that your personal information has been compromised.
But we don't always hear about the people who actually say their financial lives are turned upside down by one.
Tonight, consumer investigator Sasha Jones has one man's story of what it's taken to fight the fraud. Sasha.
Franco Aguilar says 2 years ago, after a large data breach was revealed, fraudulent accounts started popping up on his credit report. He thought he caught all of them and had it under control. But just this year, he got a large credit card bill that he says wasn't his. When you find out your personal information has been compromised.
That's when I saw that someone had quite a bunch of new credit cards under my name.
What do you do?
It felt a little like plugging the holes in a dam or with your finger, right? Because it was one after another.
Franco Aguilar tackled it head on. In 2017, he reviewed his credit report, put a freeze on his credit, and hired a company to seek out and close down fraudulent accounts.
When you start to see basically your credit report start to go back to normal, it was a really big one too.
And it seemed to work until March of this year.
My first thought was, oh no, not this again.
He got this letter from a law office representing Bank of America, notifying him that he owed more than $7,000 for an overdue credit card account, an account he says he knew nothing about. So he contacted Bank of America and the law firm. So when you talked to him, did they fix it?
Of course not.
He says he found out the account was opened using his name and social security number, but the address, email, and phone number were not his. He also discovered a checking and savings account were opened under his name using the same information. He disputed those accounts and says he even sent over documents to the bank, documents showing his correct address. Also, he says he sent over this police report showing his personal information had been fraudulently accessed. But in May, Bank of America sent him this letter saying after a thorough review, it's been determined that statements were mailed to you and payments were made. It goes on to say, you'll be responsible for any balance. That's when Franco called NBC 6 Response.
I didn't know what you could do for me, but it was more hopeful than anything else at that point.
We emailed Bank of America and attached the same documents he previously submitted.
I heard back from them within 48 hours. I mean, it was just immediate turnaround.
Over the phone, a Bank of America spokesperson told us they reached out to Franco directly about his claim and got additional documents. Franco told us within days, he got a call from bank representatives notifying him all 3 accounts were fraudulent and he was no longer responsible for the $7,000 credit card bill.
Yeah, I'm fine, but what about the next person that comes along that this happens to?
A Bank of America spokesperson recommends that consumers regularly review their credit report and report discrepancies with credit agencies and financial institutions. In Franco's case, he says these accounts never showed up on his credit report, and he is still working to find out why. Sasha Jones, NBC 6 Response.
Hi, I'm Shelly. Thank you for checking out our NBC 6 South Florida YouTube channel. You want more videos like the kind you just watched? Click right here on the subscribe button below. Get the latest stories, interviews, caught on camera, and more. Digital exclusives as well, all for you. Subscribe now.